Everybody stop the presses! We got new Kaiserreich China content! New content for Liang, Yunnan, and Sichuan. You better believe that I am so hard right now! Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, I'm the Jim Stanham, and today we're going back to the hit Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserreich. Or as everyone should call it, chinareich. So, as I said very, very loudly, this South China rework comes with new content for Liang, Yunnan, Sichuan. Oh, and I also forgot Fengtian as well as a new focus tree for Nepal, and slightly modified focus tree for the left Kuomintang. But today, to start off with, we're gonna go to Liang. And I think today we're going to revisit the Federalists, see if they're still as wholesome as they once were. Alright, so basically in this opening scroll, Liang has been the host of many, many revolutions. The Kuomintang were here, the Federalists were here, but they all got smacked around by the Zhili, who control all of China now. And so to start with, we are ruled by a man with a very sexy mustache, and also a really cool hat. Something Kaiserreich hat joker or something, I don't know. And we only start with 2 research slots. Maybe I should just kill myself now. Oh yes, and also to start off with, we got a small-scale civil war happening in Liang, with the regionalists on one side, the federalists on another side, and the Kuomintang on the other side. And so we'll need to get that sorted out before we can do basically anything else. Alright, and we'll get this little event chain about how horribly screwed everything is in Liang, and each of these options give us the choice to help certain factions gain strength and help other factions lose strength. And like I said, today we're going to support the Federalists, so we're going to give them as much of a boost as we can. Rip Bozo, couldn't even save democracy, what a loser. Look at those pretty shades of purple. Oh, right, and unlike basically every other Hoi 4 focus tree, we're going to start going down the military tree in January of 1936, because this tree gives you command power, and you're gonna need it. Goodbye, global economy. It was nice while it lasted. Those are some pretty brutal debuffs, I gotta be honest with you. Ouch. An opportunity. Oh yeah, and now you can see on this little map, this little darker shade of purple with the party flag on it. That means we have full control over the province. And we need full control over all of these little provinces if we want to win. Alright, now it's time to force the Provincial Assembly at gunpoint to name Chen Jiangming governor. And now the minigame opens up. We can spend 20 command power each to secure regions in Guangdong and Guangxi. And now the full-scale civil war is upon us. Excellent. I'm gonna wait for the Kuomintang and the regionalists to make their move first, and then I'll decide where to secure my power. Oh, the socialists took over Australasia. That's not my problem. I'm also gonna start the economy tree while I'm doing this. Right, and we're getting more control. And now we win. Easy peasy. And the Federalists are back. Unfortunately, the Federalists are not going to want to march north and, defeat the warlords, so we gotta work this out. Alright, I know we have our issues with the Kuomintang, but I still would like them to win against the Nanjing clique and the Shandong clique. Can I send volunteers anyway? Having the Kuomintang win here is going to make that an easier fight for me. The only reason I'm doing it, because the Nanjing clique are going to align with the Qing, and Shandong is going to align with Fengtian, both of which will make that a harder fight. But what I want to do right now is speedrun a new Federalist conference. I don't think things are looking good for the Kuomintang. Alright, so if I remember correctly, in order to launch our northern expedition, as it were, we need war support. And that means I'm giving up the ability to have 3 additional units for the war support. And that's a trade worth making, so fine. Well, there goes my Federalist ally in Hunan. Maybe I don't want the left Kuomintang to win then. Oh hey, democracy survives in the French Republic. And apparently we're not happy about that, even though we're trying to bring democracy to China. Alright, conference time. Awesome. Look at that purple. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, and we've also now got a balance of power between being cynical and being idealist. And I'm an idealist at heart, so I think I'm gonna push for that as hard as I possibly can. Yep, I think that's curtains for the left Kuomintang, because now Nanjing only has to fight a one-front war. Okay, I need to build up a military before I really go down the road to unification, and I need more than 59% war support. Unfortunately, I can't build anything yet, because I need to go down the military tree. And democracy survives in Japan. Hey, that's great. Maybe they won't kill me. Okay, I'm done helping out the left Kuomintang. Goodbye. Ooh, Indochina's risen up too. That's cool. They're gonna get crushed like they always do, but it's cool. Ah, the Hunanese federalists are here. Yeah, join me. Now, is Tang gonna get overthrown too, I wonder? And democracy's gonna die in Germany. Shame. Yep, left Kuomintang are gone. Goodbye. That means I'm gonna have to deal with a really strong Zhili. And democracy's gonna die in the United States too. That's great. Oh, and the Zhili cracked down on a bunch of democracy advocates in China. That's messed up. All right, but I do think I'm gonna take a page out of the Zhili book and support building an elite here. A new model army for our federalist government. Oh, and I could bring in some more warlords. Yeah, sure, why not? I like having generals. I don't know why, but whenever I play chinareich, I just love collecting as many generals as I can. It's just so satisfying. Ah, and now there's a new political party. The Democratic Socialist Party. That's pretty based, actually. Oh, and my second in command just died. Ah, probably because he was so old. He was born in 1859. Bro was born before the American Civil War. And this last choice right here tanks my enthusiasm, but also gives me plus 15 war support and plus 5 division attack, so I think they're gonna have to deal with it. Well, phooey. Looks like I've got no allies. Nobody wants to be my friend. Fine, I'll take you all on myself. Man, I really am Jimmy No Mates here. This is not gonna be a fun campaign.
The Blood President rises.
Good on you, Alf. There's a research slot down there. I'm gonna rush for it. I cannot survive with 2 research slots. I just can't do it. I'm also gonna crank out as many new divisions as I can, because I'm gonna have to fight, everyone. Yep, goodbye, Indochina. We hardly knew you. The legation cities are bankrupt. Quick, take Hong Kong. Quick, take Shantou. Excellent. Will give us a little bit of a boost to our economy with a whopping 2 civilian factories. I'm just happy to have it. No! Douglas MacArthur removed the blood president. Fine. I hope America dissolves into chaos. I need more guns. Research slot, please. God, I'm only producing 7 guns a day from 4 military factories. What are they doing there? What, they got a 15-minute work week or something? Come on. And it's time for the Yunnan clique to come and knock in. And I can already guess that Hunan's gonna join in as well, so I gotta split my forces between them. Not ideal, but we make do with what we got. All right, road to unification, let's do it. Yep, I expected that, Yunnan. Bring it. I really shouldn't say bring it. I know they're going to bring it. And with any luck, my elite here will be able to crush Hunan and then swoop into Yunnan. And then I'll have a little bit more room to wiggle against Sichuan and also the Qing. I make no promises though. Yep, here we go. All right, push into Hunan as fast as humanly possible. Go, let's do this. Wait, is Hunan at war with Yunnan as well? Oh, they are. Wow, clearly no love lost between the left and the right Kuomintang. All right, no screwing around. We're going with unification by subjugation. There is no negotiating here. No negotiating with monarchy. Pro-German monarchy at that. Sadly, the war is draining my war support, but we press on. All right, yeah, Hunan's falling pretty fast, thankfully. Is that enough? That was enough. All right, bye, Hunan. And now I can focus everything against Yunnan. Ooh, more wait, don't I already have these guys as generals? Well, I guess you only have some of them. All right, welcome to Guangzhou. Thanks. All right, so basically now all I got to do is hold the line, wait for this spirit to run out, and then crush Yunnan. Oh, well, I've got the green check. I could just try now. I'll save first and then I'll try it. March. It's kind of working. Oh yeah, now it's really working. Let's do this. I think that's what we call foreshadowing. I could use a couple more guns, I think. But we don't got more guns. At least now we're up to 12 guns a day. Clearly we managed to haggle a 30-minute workday out of these workers. Perfect, I've got the war support. Oh, it'll cancel if the requirements are not met. Maybe I'll hold off a little bit longer then. Oh, the syndicalists already won in Spain. Wow, well again, not my problem. All right, now we're at 65% war support. I think we can make this work. Ooh, and Yunnan is surrendering. Will they become my puppets? White peace and yield. Well, I don't want that. I want puppets. Maybe then I'll just march on Kunming. League of Southeast Provinces, huh? Zhili, can you wait like a little bit, please? I'm in the middle of kicking Yunnan in the nards. I don't want to kick you in the nards at the same time. Oh, good. The economic reforms are ready. So I need more iron. But I can't trade for any iron because I don't have enough civilian factories. That might be a bit of a problem. Wait, what? What? Why are they at war? Gee, what? Oh, okay. Well, never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake, I guess. Maybe I will make a white peace with Yunnan then. We'll see if I can push them right here. Perfect. Be my vassal. Thanks. Welcome. Hey, guess what, guys? I finally got a Long Yun. I knew it would come to me someday. All right, now I'm going to try to increase integration so that I can request the Yunnanese forces for this war. And second, I'm going to annihilate Nanjing. Also, I have one civilian factory that I'm now going to trade for iron. Thanks. We're on our way to making 30 guns a day. Man, that's almost passable for a Chinese warlord. Let's go kill him. I probably won't be able to get everything from them because the Qing are just so much more powerful than me, but I will take everything I can get from them. Then hopefully I can spin around and kill Sichuan, and then I just have to think about the Qing. All right, in the meantime, let's fix our economy, please. Thanks. 4 research slots. I never thought I'd see the day. Good, and Yunnan submitted to me. Give me all of your guys. Thanks. Nice. All right, like I said, I'll take whatever I can get. I'm not gonna get Nanjing, that's for sure. All right, that's not bad. Now wheel around and focus on Sichuan, I think. But first I'm gonna save. All right, let's kill Sichuan. So what's the legation cities doing now? Okay, so now they're just straight up a Japanese puppet. Got it. All right, please let this go well. Well, screw you too. Can't believe that. All right, I'm gonna move half my soldiers over there and see if I can just hold the line. Oh, and the Fengshan are fighting the Qing. Excellent. Maybe this will work out in my favor then. And here's an event basically saying Fengshan needs to either win fast or he's gonna die. And frankly, I could care less. This is not looking good. All right, well, they've pushed me back really far, but I'm also almost caught up on my guns. So I think if I can just hold them a little bit longer, and they've also disappeared from the front line right there for some reason. If I can just hold on a little bit longer, I think we'll be okay. All right, now I can make more units. Goodbye, Zhang. Is it time for the Chinese United Front? Please tell me it's time for the Chinese United Front. Yep, Sino-Japanese War. Please join. Okay, United Front formed. Ceasefire. I will accept the territorial losses for now. Those are some stupid looking borders, but okay. Now I can join the faction. So now the calculus has completely changed. Fengshan never even took Beijing. What are we doing here, man? But now I can let the Qing do their fighting, and I will just hold the coastlines because the AI doesn't understand how to do this. And now I just gotta build as many units as I possibly can in the interim. 53 is my current maximum, and then hopefully when the war ends, I'll be on just the right amount of footing to kill everyone. Ireland joined the Entente, huh? Well, hopefully Canada doesn't come a knocking, because you just know they're gonna want Northern Ireland back. Japan's starting the naval invasions. Here we go. I'm actually kind of hoping we don't defeat Japan too fast, because if this war drags on for long enough, I'll be able to make more divisions. I'm completely thinking about my own gain and not the good of the nation here. But what's good for me is good for the nation, so I think people should stop complaining. This is turning into a slaughter for the Japanese in Fengshan. And I'm getting cores. I'm getting more factories. Yes! I'm making 47 guns a day. The Japanese just cannot catch a break. None of their landings are making it far. And the Philippines just joined Tokyo. Okay, doesn't matter for me. Well, I guess it might matter for me, but right now it doesn't matter for me. The only landing spot Japan has managed to hold on to is Shanghai. And even then, they've barely been able to push out of it. And Shanghai is now ours. Well, it's the Qing's, but it's close enough. It'll be ours soon. Oh, the Japanese really can't learn their lesson, can they? And my max supported divisions is up to 74. I'm so happy. Wow, it's only 1939 and Shenyang has fallen. This is gonna go so fast. Why is one of my guys out in the ocean? What the heck was that? Well, at least some of them are still alive. I'm trading with the Commune of France and Germany at the same time. I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. Oh my god. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Japan continuing to not be able to catch a break. See, look, the Qing's doing all the work. It's just making things easier for me by the time it's all done. Okay, now it's time for Europe to catch fire. What the heck is going on here? Why is Lombardy and Venice alive? Why are the two Sicilies at war with them? Why is the Pope a social democrat? Never mind, I don't want to know. More Japanese to the slaughter, and the Raj won. Of course they did. Well, hopefully we can fix that soon. I've killed almost 350,000 Japanese. I've lost less than 30,000. Awesome, up to my force limit. I have officially killed more Japanese than the Qing did. It's still at less than 40k casualties. Nepal is preparing for war against us. I don't think that's true. Oh, Japan. That's not gonna end well for you, buddy. So, you guys gonna push or what? You guys are just standing there. Maybe they called my bluff. But now I'm getting all kinds of material from the Reichspakt. I could use a little more support equipment and artillery, thanks. All right, Qing, you win. I'm coming over. All right, come on, take Harbin. There we go. Oh, Fengshan didn't collapse from that. Okay, I'm impressed. Geez, Russia is steamrolling in the east. That's a little scary. And Serbia and Romania are in there too. Oh, good. And my army reforms are all done. Perfect. All right, that's Fengshan dead, and we're storming Korea. And my coastline is safe. And the naval invasions are back. Still holding the line here, though. And Korea is... And Korea is all mopped up. And now we can get back to defending the coastline of China. And now we just gotta wait 150 days. Geez, Japan's got, like, literally nothing. Only 10 to 25 divisions? Jeez, they must have thrown everything into China. Guild socialism? I hardly know her. Thanks, random event. I love you. All right, when this gets to 30 days, I will bring all my units back to the border with the Qing and Sichuan. And then we'll be ready for the final showdown. Oh my god, the socialists did it. Wow, like in the most recent patches, I feel like they never win. They always get crushed. Well, hey, good for them. Doesn't look good for federalists like me though. And it is time for peace with Japan. For now. Okay, oh, that's right, we have truces. Fine, I can wait. Geez, Russia, and pretty much only Russia, is just stomping Germany. The Ostwall is gone. Meanwhile, France is getting pushed back to Paris. All right, I think it's time I start building an air force too. Yep, Berlin is gone. Oh, and Britain's pushing in from the north. Goodbye, Denmark, poor Denmark. And they're pushing Sweden as well. Man, this just really isn't, I guess Austria aside, this really isn't a good world for democracy. Because, I mean, you got Canada and France, but they're stuck in their colonies. And, you know, the whole imperialism thing. The United States fell, Mexico's totalist, Germany's far right, the Third International are all totalists. And, of course, there's Savinkov. Not looking good for democracy, I gotta be honest. All right, the truces are almost over, thank God. And then we can get back to war. All right, let's have a war. All right, well, the Qing are kind of pushing. That's not great. And the Reichspakt is gone. And we lost Guangzhou. That's not great. Okay, well, this didn't work. I'm going to reload the save.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Clearly, I hadn't thought this one through. All right, well, they don't have a war goal against me, but the Qing do. I'm going to see if I can just crush the Qing before Sichuan has the chance to react. I think that might be the plan. Oh, hey! Thanks, Guominjun. Yeah, sure, I would like an alliance. Sometimes wars must be fought through microing. Sometimes that's all you can do. I think what I need most of all is more planes. Because if I can win the war in the air, it'll be good. Yep, and Germany died again. Not going to complain about that at all. Oh, the Guominjun died. That's sad. I guess it's just us. And Sichuan, whenever they decide to, you know, wake up. Man, the Qing are pretty strong. I'm doing all right in the air, though. But we have no radar, so none of our planes can find each other. Maybe I could build a research station real quick. Whoa! How have they lost almost 700,000 men? I don't feel like I was doing that good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to see it. Oh, dear God, what is happening over here? Oh, no. This isn't right. Why are the Flemish here? Oh, that's disgusting. But hey, we hit 1 million. 1 million dead Qing soldiers for literally nothing. All right, radar, please. They're looking a lot weaker now. Maybe I can push. I'll save and then I'll try a push. Not really a whole lot happening. Oh, well, I guess up here in the north. But no, we're not pushing through. Ooh, they've declared war on the Qing. Okay. Glad that they recognized who the bigger threat here is. All right, pushing again to see where we end up. Okay, nothing's happening. Longyun, now is not the time. All right, can I keep this encirclement? Maybe. Okay. Suddenly, I feel a lot better about my chances for absolutely no reason. I think there's nothing for it but to just go through the meat grinder. I need to make more guns again. But we are doing really well in the air. Yeah, 12, this doesn't look like a lot, but that's a lot for China. Slowly but surely, we're making our way up. How bad is my... Okay, I need to stop for a little bit. Well, at least I'm over 100 guns per day now. Yeah, we have crushed the Qing Air Force. All right, I've got radar, and somehow the Qing are pushing me. Oh, and Middle Africa just died. That's cool. That's a lot of dead people. Just gonna micro a little bit more. Nice. Wuhan's ours. Oh, and the Ottomans are gone too. Russia's kind of scary. I need more manpower. I'm glad I caught that now. All right, almost caught up on our gun supply. I was not expecting the Qing to be the big stumbling block to reunifying China. How many planes are there if I shot down? All right, 5,680 planes. How many of mine have they shot down? Only 557. That's pretty good. Building planes? Definitely worthwhile. I wonder if I could get another encirclement going. Might as well give it a shot. And we're over 5 million total casualties. Oh dear. They pushed me again, so I'm gonna see if I can micro them. I mean, I got nothing better to do. All right, let's see if I can get this to hold. There we go. All right, I'll take that win. Oh, hey, I've got a navy too. Maybe I could do something with it. Honestly, I should probably just delete that front line. I'm not gonna use it for a little while. Hey, that's mine. Well, I'll take that back sometime later, India. Mark my words. Just making more encirclements. That's all I gotta do. All right, another encirclement. Clearly, microing has been the way to go with this war. Now that they're so weak, and now that I've got a buildup of guns, let's give it a shot. All right, we are moving. We're finally moving. It's 1944, and we're finally defeating the Qing. These are some pretty ridiculous losses. I mean, to be fair, I've killed twice as many as they've killed me, so I'll take that. God, it feels so good to be finally making progress. Oh, well, goodbye, International. Russia's probably going to steamroll you. Or, well, maybe not, because of the Workers' Commonwealth killing the Entente. Oh, hey, they're killing the Entente. That might present an opportunity for me later. Oh, good lord. Savinkov's doing that. I think Savinkov might have this. Game's frozen. That makes me very worried. The game is frozen for a while. Not frozen, it's just running really, really slow. Okay, there we go. Wonder what that was about. All right, I can't wait to take Beijing and then immediately be hit with like crippling military penalties and lose it right away, because I know it's gonna happen. All right, and then the two Sicilies are just giving up on the idea of reuniting Italy. All right, man. Oh. Okay, well, so much for that. I just have to ask, why, Canada? Sell your soul to the national populists? Whatever. And I'm hoping when I take Beijing, the Qing will immediately die, and then I'll have a second to deal with any army debuffs that come from taking Beijing. And Beijing is mine! Finally! Almost 1945, and I've taken Beijing. And they did not immediately capitulate. I was expecting that, but still. All right, Guangzhou overcomes Beijing. And now it's time for some very brutal, very, very brutal debuffs. Thankfully, army reform this time is done through decisions rather than other stuff. And now I'll get rid of those in 120 days. All right, let's build the National Unity Cabinet. Oh, thank God. I still get bonuses because of the old economic focuses I took. Great. So we're holding yet another Federalist conference, and we need to decide if we are going to integrate the northern politicians rather, or not. And you know what? Sure, why not? Welcome in. Welcome to the club. All right, it's finally over. Well, fighting the Qing is finally over. Ah, it's beautiful. All right, and now we got one last relic to clean up. Oh, nice, and they want to seize the initiative. Oh, that's nice. Now that I took Nanjing, we can integrate a few more Federalists. Sure, why not? Apparently, Mr. Chen is kind of, centralizing control around himself. That's not very Federalist, man. And since Zhang has been calling for an election, the nation's gotten swept up in the rhetoric. And you know what? Let's do it, because it's the only option, because our democratic enthusiasm is so high. Oh, and Chen can decide to step down and endorse the next generation to carry his torch. Absolutely not. It's Chenin time. All right, it is time for the campaign. And of course, we are going to stay on the side of Mr. Chen. How could I say no to that mustache? Where should we campaign? I'm gonna save real quick. Let's campaign in Guangdong. You know, let's campaign in Jili province too. How many campaign actions do I have? Maybe I'm stupid, but I don't see where it says it. Ooh, no, let's campaign in Shanghai. Oh, yeah, people are illiterate. Yeah, I'll lose some political power, that's fine. All right, I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, things aren't looking so good for the Third Internationale. Let's campaign in Guangxi. Okay, that was the last of our campaign actions. All right, I know we're having an election, but, yeah. Oh, hey, Korea's still here. I am incredibly stupid. Yoon! You're siding with the wrong man, Mr. Yoon. Alright, we're dealing with Korea. I'm such an idiot. I just assumed with the Qing dead that it would have killed Korea as well, and I wasn't even paying attention. Let's campaign with the diaspora. That sounds fun. Yo, Hong men? Yo, do these men have a long Yoon? I mean, it's pretty good. I'm so stupid. Alright, well, Sichuan's pretty much screwed now. Ooh, where should I campaign now? Let's go to Shandong. Oh, okay. Well then fine, I guess I'll lose 100 political power. Well, that campaign sucked. There we go, finally. Alright, now let's go kill Korea for real this time. Man, can you believe just how stupid I am? To let Korea, of all people, push into my territory and not even notice. Let's campaign in Sichuan. All right, let's lose another 100 political power, thanks. I do like having more generals. Okay, just blatantly accepting deals with warlords for the sake of having more generals in my list. Russia, you can take this deal and shove it. If I continue playing, I will go to war with the entire New Entente if I have to. I can build so many more divisions, you know, if I had the guns for it. Yeah, it's not looking good for France. I might have to go to war with basically the entirety of Europe and the rest of Asia. Yikes. All right, we've mostly got Korea back in Korea. Let's campaign in Fengtian that I just liberated from Korea. Why did I think that this was a good idea? All of those options were awful. Come on, come on. There we go. Now, I'm sorry, did that say the Netherlands capitulate? Oh, wow. I guess the Indies are still in the fight. All right, let's declare the reunification of China, and let's see if that helps us any. Incredible. Truly the hour of federal democracy is upon us. Actually, I should probably keep an eye on Mr. Yoon. Oh, and we're nationalizing the military, and the warlords don't like that. I'm sure it'll be fine. And our economy's exploded too. Well, hey, there's an undercurrent of hope, though. All of these new parties? This is actually pretty cool. All right, one last place to campaign. Let's campaign in Hainan. Single issue voters? Well, the only issue that you need to concern yourself with is by how much Chen Zhengming is going to win. So you're saying that the president running for re-election has failing health, but we're gonna just kind of cover it up so that he can run for re-election anyway? Topical. Sure, Kuomintang, you can exist. Though I might need to increase some democratic enthusiasm, I think. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll take some enthusiasm. I love constitutionalists. Gonna be coming in at the last second to unseat me. This game is it's chugging a little bit. Genuinely, like, even though I just know that this is not going to be wholesome in the end, because there's no way. I do love seeing these little events that show, you know, democracy taking form. Of course, the warlords are still kind of around. It'll be fine. 2 weeks left. It'll take about 2 weeks in real time as well. Research slot. Yes, please. Okay, let's see how it goes. Wait, what? Oh, was it because we selected to reunite China before the election? Okay. All right, well, goodbye, Chen. Hello, Chen. Okay, well then, I guess that's not fair. I don't have any political power. Oh, I'm gonna fail this at least once. Oh wait, demobilize the economy and ease up conscription. Okay, I now have political power, but who do I want a coalition with? The Independent Republicans, or the Democratic Constitutionalists, or the Kuomintang? Probably not the Kuomintang. Let's go with the independent Republicans. Cool. Form a government. All right. And now I have 336 days to fulfill promises to the coalition. Okay. I'll start with the independent Republicans because they're the easiest. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, right. Korea. There you go. Hooray, you exist again. All right, UA clique. We'll enshrine the role of the military. Fine. I mean, you're already my chief of army, so it's fine. Wow. The Sydneys are still in this. With the mod running so slowly, it's so much of a pain to do anything. All right. Now I can get that research slot. My coalition partners are happy. And Japan has invaded Australia. Oh, they're back in the Entente. What? I guess the Sydneys must have fallen on their own. All right, and then once I get this research slot, I'll call for a constitutional convention. And then hopefully I can become the United Provinces of China or something instead of the Guangzhou Federalist Government. Okay, constitutional convention time. So I can decide to just become the Republic of China, or I could become the United Provinces of China. No, we are our own thing. We are the United Provinces of China. Sweet. Something brand new for our society. Okay, and we're building a new National Assembly, and we can either decide, no representation for minorities and occupations, or we can do one or the other, or we can give minorities and occupations a seat. Give everyone a seat, basically. Let's do it. Ooh, and we can give women the right to vote. Absolutely. Let's keep the president weak, I think. As a powerful presidency, you'll be elected by direct vote. Nah, we'll keep a weak presidency. Yes, and we'll stick with a strong judiciary too. All right, the 1945 Constitution has been passed. May our republic last for 10,000 years. And I can declare a permanent capital. Let's go to Nanjing, I think. That just feels right. All right, and before we call a new national election, let's pass some necessary reforms. Wait a second. Russia owns Kaliningrad? Okay. Kaliningrad. Sure, man, whatever. Curious. That's a lot of dead people. That's quite a few dead people. That's over 30 million dead people in Europe. That's a little unfortunate. And all my states are getting integrated finally. All right, with all those reforms out of the way, let me save, and then we'll start a new national election. All right, fine, I'll hold another election. All right, let's do some campaigning. Cool. Hey, women, you can vote. Vote for us. Not that much of a hard sell, is it? Oh, right, I can do more campaigning. Duh. Let's go to Hunan. Hey, Zhao, old buddy. Welcome back to the club, man. Let's go to Shanghai. Oh, hey, more women. More voting for me. Thank you. More women. What a weird way for me to phrase that. Where to go next? Let's go back to Guangdong. Silly peasants. All you need to know is vote for Chen. All right, now where do I go? Go to Jiangxi, why not? Hey, even more women. Hey, ladies, you wanna vote for Chen? It'd be pretty sexy if you did. Let's go to Anhui. Bro, why are there so many women? It's almost like half of our population's women or something. Please vote for me. This is a little ridiculous. I'm at 89% party popularity. That doesn't make any sense. I might as well increase integration while I've got the political power. I probably shouldn't do that, given how vital political power was last time. Let's go to Xili again. Look, I love me some minorities, but I love social liberalism party popularity more. Sorry, making a few divisions. Russia's getting pushed back against all odds. They might even get an encirclement in Germany. That's pretty incredible. And it'll be good for me when I have to invade the Entente. Time to go campaigning again. Let's go to Fujian. Once again, both of these options suck. My dominance over the elections is not looking so dominant anymore. Wasn't thinking, and I just upgraded my economy law instead of saving my political power. Well, I seem to be getting a lot more political power than I was last time, so. All right, we get one more campaign action. Let's campaign in Nanjing. See, there we go. Now we've got a good event. Plus 10% social liberalism. I'll take it. And now we wait. Oh, hey, I can return to the world stage. Yes, please. Oh my god, they're pushing into Russia. They took Petrograd. All right, it is time to find out if we won. All right, congrats on your re-election, Chen. Oh, perfect. I won an outright majority. Oh, right, and I guess I should probably keep the UA clique happy. Well, anyways, time to continue increasing integration. I'm so happy. They've uncapped the maximum supported divisions. It used to be capped at 300. So now I can actually build an army worthy of China. Poor Albert's had to flee again. He's fled to the Dominion of India, where I imagine he's gonna stay a while. How bad has that war gotten, by the way? It's a lot of dead people. 46 million, just about 45 million people dead. Russia's on all adults serve. I mean, hey, the more they bleed each other to death, the better for me, I guess. All right, returning to the world stage. Asian Federation. That's a cool name. This federation reflects the utopianism of post-Great War Chinese intellectuals. They sought to rebuild Asia into a united, harmonious post-colonial civilization that could serve as the cornerstone for a world organization made up of separate continental federations based on equality, demilitarization, and peaceful coexistence. That's awesome. I'm not going to be able to invite anyone to it because Asia's a little divided right now. Like, Asians a little divided right now, but you know, I'll get to it one day. All right, now I gotta go make the UA clique happy. Oh, champion of East Asian democracy. That's awesome. All right, and then I think once integration is done, and then maybe also when we subjugate the Maz, I think we'll be done for the day, because it's after midnight, and I never even ate dinner, so... Bro, there's not even an election going on. What are you talking about? Ooh, Russia's pushing back. Oh, but the fight's not over everywhere. I'm just gonna let them keep bleeding each other dry. It's good for me. All right, hey Maz, can I interest you in some federalism? And we will uphold Chen Jiangming's legacy. I'd also like to point out that despite the fact that he stepped down from being president, he's still a field marshal in my army. So I'm not sure how that works. The Commune of France is only on extensive conscription, and they have about 12 to 19 available manpower. That's probably not good for them. Meanwhile, the Union of Britain's on scraping the barrel. Jeez. All right, time to check how that war's going again. Is that 50 million? Do I count 50 million? Yep, 50 million dead people in Europe. Oh my god. All right, Long Yun, you are now mine. Cool, the Maz submit. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today, because it is 12:30 at night and I'm hungry. So what I will say is, let me know in the comments if you want a part 2, where I go to war with inarguably the most powerful faction on the planet. But for now, from humble beginnings in Guangzhou, we fought off the Japanese menace. That was totally just us and not the Qing at all. We launched our northern expedition against the Qing and killed millions of people doing that. Held 2 elections, 2 free and fair elections, and united China under the United Provinces. Not bad if I do say so myself. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the sub button. It really does help me out a lot, and I will see you next time.